$2,000 in your account sometimes in less than 24 hours. WeFeastMoney.com got you. What up, man?
Publish anything, you're a bunch of artists with no
She said that.
drive, no success. Go out, fight.
And admit that story.
First vlog, I'm actually at my local park. I just want to give you a little bit of my morning routine if I don't have work. So for the past 9 weeks, I've been at military training. Of course, there you get up extremely early, 4:30. When I'm home, usually when I don't have work, I usually get up around 8, 9. But I wanted to change that and get it down a little bit earlier. So today I woke up at 5, and I'll go hit the track right now and ride my bike for about 6, 7, 8 miles. I haven't exactly timed it out yet, but I love bike riding way more so than running. In the military, obviously, you have to do a lot of running, but I love bike riding so much more than running. So I usually bike ride way more than I'll run. So if I run like 2 miles, I could bike ride for 8, 10 miles without stopping. The reason I'm not at work yet, I just got back Saturday, so it kind of makes sense to sort of take a little break, but for me, it's not a break. For me, it's a time to reset and think about everything that I've been doing at my job and think about how we can improve on things that we were doing. One of the most important things I've learned, especially for my productivity, is that when I work out at the beginning of a day, I'm way more productive in what I do. Usually I do work out at the beginning of the day, but like I said, I woke up earlier than normal today. Usually I wake up around 8 or 9 if I don't have school or work or anything to be at. So that being said, it's going to be interesting to see how my earlier workout will affect my day, if it'll make me more tired or if I'll be even more energized and get more done than regular. But yeah, so here we go. It is weird that I just recorded a construction site, barren construction site at that. But this construction site is really weird because it used to be a community pool, and a lot of my friends, me certainly, my brothers, we had a lot of memories at this pool. So it's kind of weird to just see everything knocked down and see them constructing something new. Actually, a YMCA is going to go here, so a lot more memories for other kids, but just sort of weird that it's tore down, and it's crazy to see how much things change so easily. But yeah, onward with the bike ride. And for those of you who know the area, we made it to Dickerington. We are back to where we began. So, all done with the bike ride, of course. On my way home now. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about, like, I don't even know, like kindness, or sort of empathy when you're looking at strangers, I guess. Not looking, but like greeting strangers. I noticed in the park there are 2 types of people. There's the type of person that always waves back and smiles and greets the day with some happiness, I guess. Then there's the type of person that sort of goes on and doesn't even look at you, and just pretty much ignores society or ignores social cues at that moment. I just want to say, like, I always strive to be the person who's waving and smiling, even when I'm feeling bad, just because that's, first of all, how I was raised, but then it's because, like, that's the way I would want to be treated. That's 2. And then 3, of course, I just feel like if you're that type of person that ignores smiles, that ignores talking to people, that ignores saying thank you, please, all that sort of stuff to complete strangers, I think if you're that type of person, then you're that type of pessimistic person, then you're not going to go far as professional development and life development, which is kind of what this channel is all about. So I strive all of you to greet everyone and do everything possible to sort of show your happiness and to really relay that happiness off of other people. Because I guarantee you a smile and a wave can affect someone else's life. Maybe they're feeling depressed at that time or whatever it is. But I know for sure that smiles and waves can definitely affect the way people take on their day. And it can definitely affect the way you take on your day. So pretty much I just want you all to strive to sort of smile and be happy throughout your day. And hopefully you find some productivity or some happiness in your day. More because you smiled and waved and said please and thank you to people. And this is where the magic happens. So this day is a little bit different from my regular work day. I'm coming home today and just working on stuff. Most of the stuff I'm working on today will actually help me when I do start work sometime this week or next week. And it's just a little stuff to prepare me and the people who I work with for what's going to be coming in the coming months. Today's also a bit different because usually when I come back and work from home, I'll just work until lunch, work until dinner, and just work all the time in between. But today's a little different because, like I said, I came back Saturday from military training. So my family, my friends, of course, they all want to see me and hang out with me. So I can't dedicate as much time. But family is, of course, important and more important than work, especially in this situation where I've just come back from a very long training. So because of that, I'm going to try to get as much work done as possible right now. Then whenever my family wakes up, whenever people will start waking up, I'll stop, pause work, go hang out with them, do whatever, and then come back later on at night when everybody's sound asleep and continue my work. The goal is to get all those checkpoints done by midnight tonight. So I think I can do it. It's not a lot on my list, but we'll see. To talk to you guys as I'm working through some things. I've been working on a PowerPoint for the last hour or so, and I'm come to a point where I can pretty much stop and it's roughly done. Something I wanted to talk about real quick was working until you're tired instead of working yourself out. So I've been working on this PowerPoint for around an hour or so, and it's been an hour of just continuous work and continuous ideas, and it's looking really great. Now that I'm done with sort of the rough draft and all the PowerPoints are sort of sketched out and I know what's going to be in all of them, I go back and I see a couple errors and I see things here and there that I don't like, but I'm not going to go back to it because it's just going to waste time and I know I'm going to tire myself out because I'm already tired of doing it anyway. So I'm just going to move on to the next thing and then come back to it before I have to present the PowerPoint to whoever I have to present it to. So I think this is very important for those of you who have a heavy work schedule. To really not tire yourself out is really key, and something I found that helps me the best is taking a time from something else that you might be working on and putting it to a new thing based on how tired you are. And for example, I'm really tired of this PowerPoint, so I'm going to go on and edit a video. So that's something really different that I can do. And then I'll go back to the PowerPoint and my best work comes out of that because I know that I 100% want to do whatever I'm working on instead of being tired and sort of just chugging through it and fixing the mistakes. Then I just sort of get tired of what I'm doing and I don't work as efficiently. I might be totally different from you. That's what I found works the best for me, and I hope that sort of helps you if you're ever in that situation. As I said earlier, guys, I started working and now the family's up and ready to have some of their time with me. So I'm going to stop working here for a little bit and then you'll probably see some of my normal day-to-day. I don't know how much I'm going to do. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this work session. I got a PowerPoint done, I got some of editing a video done. So we'll see how much I do tonight and hopefully I get everything on that checklist done. I think I'll be able to, but it depends on how long each thing takes. These two things have taken a while. I don't know if that's because I'm getting back in the swing of things or just because everything on the list is going to take a while, but hopefully not. Thanks you guys for watching so far and just hang in there. Won't touch you the way I can. What's up, guys? I'm back from having fun with the family and friends, and I'm back to my computer desk, and I'm back to the checklist. So I had some real fun, and I took my mind off of work a little bit. Now I'm back here in the office, or in the room, and I'm going right back into editing my first explanation vlog, which you'll see before this vlog. Then after that I have this vlog to edit, and then another 2 or 3 videos. So long night, but that's fine. That's what I love. That's what I love about a flexible schedule. I didn't have some fun, took a break, took my mind off of all this work, and now I'm coming back to finish this work. It really keeps my mind fresh, and I don't know if you do the same or if you try to refrain from that and try to just knock it out all at once, but I find that taking breaks in between my work really keeps my mind on my work, even if I'm up later, even if I have to work more hours at another day. It makes me be able to put my full mind to what I'm doing, so I love that. Very stressed out because in the midst of sort of trying to leave and trying to get stuff ready to hang out with my family, I logged off, and I guess I didn't save my sequence in the middle of it. I'm for sure I did, but something weird happened with Adobe Premiere and basically wiped my whole sequence. So I still have the videos and stuff, of course, but for the first video that you'll ever see on my channel, the sequence just sort of wiped out, and so now I have to start editing again from scratch. I didn't have that much done. It wasn't like the whole thing was completed yet, but I had a rough outline of how the video was going to look, and now that's all gone. So I just wanted to sort of explain the fact that, you know, even though you're going to go through tough times sometimes, you got to just keep pumping and keep moving. And that's something that at first when I started working on sort of design work and editing and stuff, I didn't get that aspect of it. And when stuff like this would happen, I would sort of just quit and sort of find a different way around it, try to make another video, or just try to totally just discard what I was doing. But in the midst of sort of going through this, I sort of thought back to that and thought to now, and thought it'd be a cool thing to share with you guys. That, you know, when stuff like this happens, when technology just fails you, or when you have glitches in the system, just keep going. Like, please don't give up on anything because of malfunctions in technology or malfunctions in something else that keeps you from going further with whatever you want to do. So, hey guys, so after about 2 hours, I have something to show for my work. And it's come out pretty good. This is actually the logo animation that you probably saw at the beginning of this video, oddly enough. It looks really good, and I'm proud of my work. One of the things that went into this was going from Premiere Pro to After Effects back to Premiere Pro for sound effects and then visuals and sound effects. And one of the things I found out when I work between two software like this and when I work on different stuff is that my brain is really best focused when I'm working on different things at once. I know that sounds really bad because multitasking is bad, but that's just kind of the way I do it, and that's just kind of the way that works best for me. If you have a way that sort of works best for you, please comment below. Okay guys, so that concludes my last vlog. If you look behind me, I didn't complete anywhere near as much stuff that was on the checklist, but I did make a logo transition. I made a couple PowerPoints, and I had a lot done. So I'm pretty proud of where I went with what I had. One of the things I worked on was not even on the checklist, but I needed to get it done to get this first vlog done and get the previous sort of introduction vlog done. So I'm very happy with how much work I got done. Couple of key takeaways from today. That first bike ride in the morning at like 6 really got my stuff together. I really enjoyed waking up that early. I felt very productive by the end of the day, and I certainly got the day off to a good start. It definitely helps with my productivity, and it will help going forward, of course. Another key takeaway is to never give up, no matter what technical hurdles you're running into, or maybe that you have to switch workflow and work on something while you're working on something else. Never give up and keep your brain active at all times. That's what I got from today. Maybe you took something more valuable or less valuable from today, but I hope no matter what you enjoyed the vlog and you keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe below. Turn your notifications on, please. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late. You're doing they don't feel like working. Overthinking, I don't mean to let the pain and hurting. I was main.